Welcome, dear explorers, to the town of artificial intelligence. I told you how artificial intelligence can help in recruitment when a company receives so many applications that it is hard to handle them fairly and quickly. You saw how such systems can organize information, suggest matches for roles, schedule interviews, and detect suspicious tricks. But also how easily they can make mistakes if they learn from bad examples. We talked about what is a helpful aid and what becomes a risky machine for judging people. I invited you to discover together how recruitment works when artificial intelligence is working behind the scenes. At the Tower of Analysis, I met Laser Peacock and Robo Squirrel. Laser Peacock said that artificial intelligence in recruitment is definitely a big spotlight that chooses the best person by whose fur shines the nicest in the interview and who can stand still like a statue. So he wanted to train candidates to pose and set their perfect shine on feathers. Robo Squirrel said that recruitment with artificial intelligence works like a clever nut stash because applications are thrown into many holes, and the system picks the one that rattles the loudest. She planned to add small stones to applications to make them sound more serious and come up faster. Their ideas made me laugh, but I explained to them that such tools should not choose by shine or noise, but help organize information about skills and experience. At the same time, fair rules, data protection, and the fact that a human can always check and correct the decision must be ensured. In the Gallery of Inventions, I met NeuroMonkey and Holo Chameleon. NeuroMonkey told me that when she applied for a new task, the system immediately asked her short questions about practice and requested simple examples from work. Then it suggested which parts of her description were unclear and could be misunderstood. Holo Chameleon said that in another recruitment, he received automatic proposals for dates and a few short questions in messages, which sped up the whole contact. But he also noticed that two general answers easily get lost in the crowd, and it is better to describe specifics instead of hoping the system guesses what someone meant. I confirmed that these are good examples. Artificial intelligence can save time and organize applications, but the candidate still has to speak clearly. The company should ensure that no one is judged blindly and without the possibility to clarify doubts. By the light waterfall, I met Cyber Hedgehog and NeuroAnt. I asked them what they knew about artificial intelligence in recruitment processes. Cyber Hedgehog answered that such tools can help sort applications, detect missing data, and support contact. But they must work carefully because it is easy to inherit unfair habits from past decisions and then hurt someone. NeuroAnt added that this is why clear rules, minimal data collection, privacy protection, checking results for errors and biases, and an ordinary person who looks at the case fairly and does not shift responsibility to the machine are needed. I praised them for their great knowledge and summarized that smart recruitment with artificial intelligence speeds up work, but requires control, transparency, and protecting humans from automatic unfairness. Dear explorers, today you understood that recruitment supported by artificial intelligence can save time and organize the chaos of applications, but it should not turn a person into a number judged blindly. Remember that the biggest risk appears when the system learns from dishonest patterns or collects too much data, and no one watches the rules or checks mistakes. The best approach is when artificial intelligence helps, and a human is responsible for decisions and cares about transparency and privacy. See you on the next Journeys for Knowledge.